Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition, or actually I should say the first edition of Second Slice. Yes, this is the series where I return to a game I've already looked at, and today we will be taking another bite of Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft, which has now been out for over a year, or is coming up for its year anniversary. If I remember, the first time I did a vertical slice of this, I was awful, and I hadn't been playing very long. I still had mainly basic cards, not much had been happening. Things have changed since then, so my card collection has grown significantly. It's still lacking a fair amount of stuff, but I have a fair number of cards now, and what I would call decent-ish card collections. I can create okay-ish decks of cards, and a lot of these, are not simply the basic stuff like Mark of the Wild as a basic card. Something like, the Acolyte of Pain, that's a normal. Do I have any rares in here? Lower Theb is a legendary, but only because basically there were two expansions actually to Hearthstone last year. We had the adventure mode, Curse of Naxxramas, which came out, and basically it was this single player thing where you could play through and beat some bosses and then get some cards as a result. And then we've also now had this Goblins vs Gnomes expansion, which came out in November, I think, and that added a load of new cards to it. So I've been able to manage to play this game entirely without spending any actual real money on it. All the cards I've earned through playing gold and through through slowly collecting things. Am I any good in terms of getting up the rankings higher and higher? No. I basically, once I get to a bit, rank 20, there's not really a whole lot of incentive to go any higher than that, especially given around rank 20, people have got some crazy hard decks. I don't know what it is, but I think there are a lot of people who've basically gone all the way to the top and then thought, I've had enough, I'm just here for the card back. And so they're not going to do anything. There's a rare Felguard. I should destroy that because this is a bad card. And that's another thing that I've slowly been learning is what's a good card, what's a bad card. Felguard is a bad card because it destroys one of your own mana crystals. And now that may sound like, okay, it's a trade-off because I'm getting a high stat card lower on, but actually in the metagame, as it's called, destroying a mana crystal really reduces your tempo and means that you can't start playing faster. And stuff like this is stuff, you slowly pick up. Whereas Floating Watcher is a great new card, which is whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain +2/+2, and of course if you are playing as Warlock, you can always do 2 damage to yourself by drawing a card, by pressing the Soul Tap button. So that's a 6/6 basically almost every turn, as long as you play it after turn 7. And you probably should, unless you're playing against a priest, in which case leaving it at 4 might be useful, so it avoids priestly stuff. And all of these things are things that I've slowly picked up through playing the game and through watching other people play the game, and I'm eventually building up, how it's going. So I thought I could play 1 or 2 new games. It's the start of this month's season, so what do we need to play? We can play, in fact, almost anything. Let's play then Mage. Let's just check the deck and see what the deck is like. So, we've got some Mana Worms, we've got some Arcane Missiles. Snow Chugger is a nice new thing that came in Goblins vs Gnomes. I could use it. Have I got 1 duplicate? Yes. Having 2 is a bit of over. You don't need it so many, but basically if a minion dies, you get 2 copies of it. Defender of Argus, yeah, that's probably worth it. Ethereal Arcanist, how many secrets have I got? I've got Duplicate, I've got Ice Barrier. Are those the only 2? That might only be the only 2. Well, we could give it a go. Then Flame Strike and Kel'Thuzad. I don't really have... It's mainly spells, this deck. It's not really a whole lot of other stuff there. There is a Mad Scientist. That's quite useful. And Unstable Portal. Unstable Portal is hilarious because basically you can pull anything from this. Absolutely anything. You could get an amazing minion. You could get a Captain's Parrot. You really don't know. So, alright, we'll give that a go. We'll give that a go. Alright, so I will be playing in the rank mode, and it's bumped me down into 23, and the lucky thing about being in the Wooden League is that you can't, even if you lose, you don't get bumped down the rankings. It's only when you get to rank 20 you get bumped down. I still feel nervous though every time going into a match, even though I've done this many times, and it doesn't actually matter if you lose at all. Still get nervous from doing it. So I think if Hearthstone survive, they're going to have to keep rolling out card collections basically on a semi-regular level. They'll have to keep getting new cards going, otherwise it's going to grind to a halt eventually.
I will fight with honor.
Aha.
You asked for
What a lovely set of cards to go with. We will stick with that. Thank you. So we've got some 1-drops. We've got Unstable Portal, 2-drop. Mirror Entity is fine unless he plays something, but I'm going to play first, so I might as well just play Mirror Entity. Nothing wrong with that.
Job done.
Okay. So we're playing against it's a Paladin. Paladins, basically, they can do all sorts of things, actually. It often, you can never tell what deck a person has until they've played at least 1 or 2 cards, and then you can tell, okay, this person means business or they don't mean business. Sometimes you get a brand new player. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Warrior, that could be a brand new player, because actually it's going to be very easy to kill that, and I'm almost tempted to kill it right now, because it'll get through that, but on the other hand, Unstable Portal. What should we do? Let's just kill it. Unstable Portal next turn. Because that, I can just kill that immediately, and my 0-2 is still up on the board. So might as well just do it and save Arcane Missiles when it can do a bit more damage. See, now he doesn't have anything to turn 2, so now I can Unstable Portal. And then Arcane Missiles if I wanted to. Okay, so let's have a look. That is not great, but we'll live with it. And we're not going to do that, because we might wait for him to get another card. Still, at least I can play it, but I don't know how many mechs I've got. So that's very easy to kill. That's the problem with the Cobalt Guardian. Mirror Entity could be an option next turn, depending on what he plays. Okay. Fire Grizzly. So I'm thinking this guy is relatively new to this game because the cards so far he's played are quite basic. There's nothing particularly advanced here. I think let's Mirror Entity and then Arcane Missiles, actually. Yeah, especially as we can play the Arcanist next turn, hopefully.
Job done.
That's alright, I don't mind. Now I wanted to play something big, of course, because if he is going to Mirror Entity, if he is going to break this, basically I'll get a copy of whatever he summons, but he may know that's what it is and play something really cheap instead, which I don't know if it gets triggers off that. No, it doesn't, luckily. Okay, so not playing anything, which is great for me, because now I can Arcanist, hopefully, because he plays a 2-drop thing. Please don't play a 2-drop thing. Please. Thank you. Great. Okay, so let us therefore let's Arcanist and Mad Scientist. I think that's the best thing. Oh no, we can only Arcanist. Oh well. But it's a 5/5, and if he wants to kill that, then he has to either run 3/2 into it or do something else. He probably has some kind of... Most people have spells to deal with things like that, and I'd expect he does, given he has a fair number of cards.
I wonder.
What's he going to play? Anything? Anything? People can take their time. I think you have 30 seconds to make your turn, or is it a minute? I can't remember. It's a fair amount of time. Okay, it's a spell. Damn. Oh well. Well, you know, it's gonna... If he can't kill it this turn, it's gonna gain 2/2 on the next turn anyway, so... Maybe he's just gonna try and ignore it, because then it'll still be alive. That's not... Yeah, you must move quickly. So this is the thing, he's running out of time now. He didn't have anything to kill it directly, and is he gonna ignore it? If he ignores it, he shouldn't. He is going to ignore it. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. No, Yes. Okay, you ignored it. Not a good idea.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, right. So, what do we got? We got a Azure Drake. Well, we will... I think we'll just play the... Should we play the Azure Drake or the Mad Scientist? Let's play the Azure Drake.
What to do?
Actually,
What
wait.
to do?
We could play that and Defender of Argus. That's probably the better way of doing it. Because then they have to go through that.
I'll show them all. My seal for Argus.
And then the Arcanist is now a 4/8. So that's why you don't ignore the Ethereal Arcanist. And now, you know, he has to deal with those things. He can't ignore them anymore. That's the thing. And I would really love him to put down something big and scary that I get. When it is new players, I do feel slightly bad. I mean, we're not winning yet. I mean, we're more damage and we've got more cards used, but I am hopeful. Shall we say that? I'm hopeful of this game. I'm just going to move. My legs. Just sitting on my legs.
I wonder.
All right. Thinking very carefully about your next turn. What are you going to do? Patriarch, okay? A nice basic card and I get a Patriarch, which wasn't that worth it. So, now what are you going to do?
I must move quickly.
Must move quickly. Doesn't have anything. Anything? Yes, no, yes, no, 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 evidently not.
Let me think.
Is worth doing something. Thank you. Quickly attack. Quick. Ran out of time. Okay, well, you know, I think we'll just do this, because that's still alive. This will still be alive.
Into the breach.
And then we get one of them.
Job's done.
Now, he might have a... I didn't have a secret, so I couldn't buff the 4/5, unfortunately. He may have some kind of, what's it called? Consecration. Big kind of board clear, which will do 2 damage to everything. If he does do that, I lose 2 things, but that's not the end of the world. I get a secret. That's nice. And this one is great, actually. I hopefully get 2 copies of something. Depends what he kills. It'd be lovely to get 2 Azure Drakes. I'm not really caring about the Arcanist.
Reporting
Okay.
for duty.
And that's that. Okay. Well, we're just going to kill that. Shall I put down the Guardian? I think yes, because there's might as well. There's nothing else to put down. We'll just put the Guardian down.
Reinforcements requested.
Kill that. Hit him. Hit the turn. And then it's a 6/7. He's really got to get rid of that Arcanist. It's been on the board way too long. That's the thing, when it's like this and you have something on the board which has been sitting around for ages, something is going on. You're wanting to mainly kill most, most cards as quick as possible. Remove them as quick as possible. If it sticks around, then you're just going to die. And my board is in a very strong position at the moment. But again, I feel bad for them when it's like this, when there's... I mean, alright, he's got a 4-stack max, you know, that's not too bad. Alright, I mean, we're going to ignore it, but, you know, it's... Shall I ignore it? Shall I silence it? And then I don't know what to do. We'll silence it, but then I feel we just ignore it, because this is going to then kill it while not dying.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah.
Order received.
Okay, and this is where he may want to concede. Because in this position, unless he has something amazing to pull out of the bag, I don't see how he's winning. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything you can do. Let's hit this a few times. Come on. This is supposed to do something. Evidently not. Oh, secret. Okay, what could that be? No idea. Oh! Oh, he's got Holy Light. Doesn't actually matter, I don't think. What are you going to do with the 7/7? Maybe he's got 2 Holy Lights. Now what? Come on. Think about it. Anything? 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 You got to run the 7/7 into the 8/9? Really? Frankly?
I wonder.
Move quickly.
Okay, well he's playing for time. Playing for time. Fine. There's nothing wrong with playing for time. I'm just going to say well played.
Well played.
Victory.
Because that makes them do that. Okay, that wasn't really a challenge. You know, when you have a game like that, you feel good, but it wasn't actually that challenging, that game. You know, the person had all basic cards. I wasn't doing anything. Let's just double check the deck to see if, well, we do have one mech, but that's the only mech we've got. Let's see if there's any other mech synergy we could do. Current Mage isn't very good. We really only got 2 secrets. Oh no, we got 3. So the Ethereal Arcanist is alright. 2 Water Elementals. Oh, we do have some things at the end. Yeah, we'll stick with that. It's still an okay deck. Alright. One more. And then maybe I'll finish this off by buying a pack of cards and seeing how I get nothing. I never get any good cards in packs. The best thing I've ever got from a pack is one legendary, which is the Thief's Edwin Van Cleef. But Edwin Van Cleef is a very situational card to play, and I normally don't get a chance to play it. So, alright.
Jaina versus
Druid.
Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
Alright.
You asked
Not
for
such
it.
a good opening hand, so we will get rid of the Owl, who we want to keep until later, and the Spell Stopper. But the Unstable Portal is great for turn 2, if necessary. And, well, Mirror Image. That's not too bad. We'll play the Mirror Image. Mirror Image is just a kind of like holding measure. It just keeps them back for a while. Okay, what is he doing? Thinking very hard. There isn't that much waiting actually for in Hearthstone, you know, comparatively compared to some games where you're waiting a lot. You know, it's a bit it's chess-like almost. That's the thing I like about it, is that you play a card, your opponent plays a card, you know, goes back and forth. It's always 1v1, and you never know who the person is. You can't do anything with them apart from say those 6 things, and you know, what the most Normans say is well met. You know. Okay, right. Well, he hasn't done anything, so we will be Unstable Portal. 5/1 Magma Rager. I think that actually might be the time to play it, because we'll never get another chance to play it because it's awful, because it dies immediately. So, you know, it's protected by 2 0/2s at this stage. He would have to burn something on that directly. So if we get anything out, if the Magma Rager can hit anything, it's been worth it, frankly. There's a reason why no one plays this card, because it's awful. If you are up against a mage, the mage kills it every time. You know, if you're up against a druid, the druid would normally be able to kill it every time. It's just because I've got these 0/2s up here that it can't be hit. Okay, well, he's gonna take 5 to the face. Yep. Sorry. Okay, well, should we secret? Yeah, might as well. Alright, well, Magma Rager has already put its due. He has 8 cards and hasn't played anything yet. Okay, playing a 4-cost thing. Okay, you're gonna kill that. Sensible. I think we'll Flame Cannon and kill that. And should I put the Mad Scientist in? So you see, he is way ahead of me on cards. But okay, dancing swords. Now I should have held my thing for that because that would be worth it. Okay, we're not going to transform that because we want that to give us a card. I'm not going to fireball that though. That seems a bit useless. Do I want to fireball it? Maybe I do. Gives me a card. That's 6 damage. Oh, indecision, indecision. I'm going to fireball it. It gives me a card, so it was probably worth it. And he didn't get any hits with it. So. I mean, I don't have that much removal in this deck. A moderate amount, you know. Polymorph is obviously great for something huge and terrifying. But
Where shall I start?
okay. Alright, so that probably could have been worth a little more. We're not. I don't think we should polymorph that. It's not. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. No. Let's just put. We'll put that in.
I'll show them all!
Let's kill. Take it down to 1 because then hopefully we can flame strike at some point. Okay, he's going to kill that, then it's going to kill that. Okay. Now what?
Ah, the great
Bow tender.
outdoors.
Okay, so are we getting a card or mana? A card, thank you. Okay. You can't. No, you've already attacked, remember?
A natural mistake.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
sorry.
Okay, so let's therefore Azure Drake and that, I think. And we'll yep. Do I want to throw that into it? Yeah.
Fool! Force my hand!
Okay, Marin. That's not bad at all. Hopefully he plays something big and terrifying. Be nice. Okay. Well, you can get through one of them. Okay, wow. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, Starfall. Okay, didn't expect that. Alright, so now he's gonna get pulled to the base. Oh, no. Wrong way round. I would have... Well... That's fine. That's fine. I'm tempted to Flame Strike, but I'm not. Nah. Oh, much easier just to Frostbolt now. So we'll play that, and then Frostbolt. Take that down to 1, so it can kill it if he runs into it. Oh, Cold Light Oracle. Okay. Got a lot of cards here. Okay, and we get a Cold Light Oracle. Thank you. Luckily it doesn't draw cards. Okay, Naturalize. Oh, this is a bounce deck. So, makes you draw loads and loads of cards. And hope that you will die as a result. So, what are we going to do? We've got the Defender of Argus, so let us therefore mana away. Snow Chugger. We got another 2-cost thing? No, we don't, but just do that. I think that's the best way. Do we want to duplicate? We need to stop them from hitting me, that's the thing, so... all low-cost things, so, you know. Yeah, I'll just do that.
My shield for Argus!
Okay. Not sure if that was the right thing to do, especially if he has something to clear all of those minions away. I'm hoping he doesn't.
Who dare?
Oh, Cenarius! Okay, well, that was why. Okay, well, you can get through the stuff now then. But luckily we can kill Cenarius. In fact, the question remains, should we kill Cenarius or should we Blizzard? If we Blizzard, we kill 2 things and everything's frozen. And then next turn we can kill Cenarius. Everything's frozen though.
What to do?
I think that might be the best thing to do, actually. We Blizzard. Blizzard and Water Elemental. Yeah.
Job's done.
Alright.
I bring
Oh,
life.
Alexstrasza. Well, someone has got secrets, haven't they? That's nice, isn't it? Well, alright. Well, now we will need to... Obviously, we'll need to polymorph Alexstrasza. What's the best way to do this? If we polymorph Alexstrasza... Then... we need to freeze Cenarius, because we can't actually kill Cenarius this turn. So... therefore, let us... we'll kill that. Do that. And then actually let's duplicate, because then we get 2 more of those. Alright, he probably has more big nasty minions in hiding. Oh well, thank you. Very likely has more.
The great outdoors.
Okay. Are we getting cards? Yes, we are. Okay. What other big nasty minions he got? Northern Ring Pass here. Okay, so he's trying to keep him alive. Okay, well, let's see what we want to do then. So, if we... the Arcanist is useless. We can kill 2 things this turn with the Flame Strike. I think we need to Water Elemental. Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Just like you.
And we spell stopper.
Stop to that.
Job's done.
Alright, now we'll see what he does. I think he's going to go for my face. Okay, he's not going for my face. Yes, no, yes, no. No, yes. Please attack that. Yes, please attack it. That would be superb. Also play some things. Okay, frozen.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh!
Well played.
Okay, so now we can play Cenarius again. Which is really irritating. Alright, well, now we definitely need to Flame Strike. Okay. All square on the board, but I am still behind substantially in terms of health. In terms of cards, he's better than me in cards as well. I might lose this simply down to his big, scary minions that came along later. And, of course, Alexstrasza taking my health down to half. Which was great. Okay. I'm sure we've got some other scary stuff. Dancing swords. Okay. Is that all you've got? Dancing swords? Okay. Now he's going to try and basically kill me as quick as possible. think we need to water elemental. And we'll put the Arcanist down even though it can't do anything. And then that's... Alright. Well, if he runs either of it into those, which he won't, he'll run it into my face. Can kill it, but he won't, I'm sure. He'll run it into my face. I think I'm going to lose this. I don't think I'm going to win. I can't play Kel'Thuzad because Kel'Thuzad needs something to get back. Okay, a swipe. And another swipe. Alright. Okay, then he's going to take that to the face. Yep. Yeah, that's going to take that. Yep. Okay, well. We have no choice but to fireball, I think. And it's a polymorph, which is useless, so that's that for our turn. I will need to play the owl in a second. 2 cards left. I'm not going to win this, I can tell. I'm too far behind, and Kel'Thuzad, it's a great card on its own, but it dies because people keep things in reserve for fearing Kel'Thuzad's useless. Now he's just, trying to race me to the end, basically. He's probably going to win.
I'm almost out of cards.
Yeah, I know I am. Alright, well...
For the Lich King!
We're just gonna... It seems stupid to polymorph for 3/3, but... It is stupid to polymorph for 3/3, it really is. Let's not do it. But, otherwise... Well, I can't kill it either way. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
My greetings.
Oh yes.
I'm out of cards.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh, okay.
Well played.
So he's going to make me overdraw and basically kill me that way. Yeah. I'm just letting him do it because that's nicely done. See? So that was a tougher deck and I lost. I wanted to win. I'm really disappointed. Well, that's the way Hearthstone goes. It really does. You know, you win some, you lose some. You get people like that who have obviously invested in doing a certain gimmick, and his gimmick was making the person draw too many cards so that then at the end of the game you were left with less and that you were just going to overdraw, and then you do damage to yourself when you run out of cards at the end. So that's Hearthstone. Should we buy a pack of cards? Let's do it. Okay, I've got some gold. I've been slowly saving up, so we're going to buy a pack of new cards. Fine. Right. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. But I never get anything good. Right. Open the pack. Okay. No, all boring stuff. So we've got a Lost Tool Strider. Useless card because it's a beast, 5/4 for 4. Only useful in beast decks. Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil. Nice to have a second one of these. I already had one of them. That's a good card for rogues only, especially if you are in, fighting. Weapons. Flame Cannon, already got 2 of those, useless. Snowcutter, already got 2 of those, useless. And a rare Goblin Sapper, already got 2 of those, useless. And that's the way all of my card packs go. So now I can just come over here and go to the crafting mode, disenchant extra cards. Oh, I only had 1 extra one actually. I thought I had more. Okay, that's disenchanted, and then in here, okay, we have a second Snowcutter. I didn't think we had 2, but oh well. And then a second Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, which is good. And then over here, second Goblin Sapper, useful to have because that's actually quite a good card. And somewhere Here's the second Lost Troll Strider, which isn't great, but you know, disenchanting it, you only get 5 out of it, so it's barely worth it. As you can see, I can probably make 1 or 2 cards, but these ones aren't that great. I did get some nice cards though. Look at that nice Jeeves I got. That's lovely. Golden Jeeves. No idea when I'd actually play that card, but there you go. Anyway, that's Hearthstone, second sliced. Still good, still just as addictive. More cards, hopefully coming in the near future. I will continue to play it, I think, for as long as it entertains me. But I will leave you now in the capable hands of the TVS clock. It's just coming up to 2 o'clock, so maybe time to go to bed, if you are thinking about going to bed. Not me, I'm still awake. I'll see you sometime next time when we slice into something else. Until then, see you later.